Kia ora koutou everybody, Glen McCloy, Ministry of Business, Innovation and Employment. Minister Brewer makes the announcements and I get to give you the detail. So that's the life of a public servant. So that's what I'm here to do today. Just Minister Brewer announced the extension to the AI advisory. I'm going to talk to you a wee bit about how it can be accessed and the component parts to it and the funding that's associated with it. So really what we wanted to do with this is we wanted to support small to medium enterprises, and the initiative is for those businesses who have less than 50 full-time employees. It is there for those that have an interest in AI, they have heard about AI, they can kind of see the opportunities with it. They probably come to a session like this and go, yeah, I can see it, but I just don't know where to start. And I need that expertise within my business to help drive this forward. So that's why we have come up with this program. It is there to really sort of start a fire with small business to think there's great opportunity here. And from those that get supported, we hope that they tell the stories about AI that get other businesses interested. Now it's run out of something called the Regional Business Partner Network, which you may or may not know about. I'll tell you a wee bit about that as well. So here we go, let's test my technology skills with this. This will be good. Here it is. Right, okay. So this is the component parts of it. So what happens for a small business, they would register with the Regional Business Partner Network and they get to meet with an advisor. So the advisor would sit down and chat to them about the opportunity, sort of assess where they are with their AI capability and their capacity to introduce AI tools. And that goes through to a readiness assessment for that particular business. From there, if the business is deemed to be ready to progress, they then go into the funding stages for this. So the first part of it is an AI roadmap. So what we have is a group of AI specialist expert providers out there that have no affiliation to a particular product. They are there to help the business look at the use cases that are available within that business and the return on investment that would come with it. Because that's important, right? From a small business point of view, this is obviously going to take up funds, it is going to take up time. So they need to know what is the tools that I can introduce and what's the return on investment? What are the productivity gains for me? What could the efficiencies be around marketing, etc. So for that funding, and as you can see up there, it's co-funding of up to 2,500. They will get in a roadmap which will detail all of the use cases and the opportunities that sit with AI. The second piece of it is the implementation, and as you can see, that's funding up to 12,500. So it's not necessary that you go through AI roadmap and then progress to implementation, but there is the opportunity for it. So there'll be some businesses that go through, see through the use cases, what could be, and think, you know, some of it I can implement myself, or if I need that help, I have the opportunity to draw down some of that funding for implementation. And it is up to as well, so you know, it's not necessarily that full amount. So for some of the smaller use cases, they can draw down what is needed. And that's supported through their expert through the whole way. So just to reiterate, 2,500 for the roadmap, co-funded at 50%, and then up to 12,500 for implementation, co-funded at 50%. The pilot itself, so as Minister Brewer announced, has extended, so we've gone from 50 to 150 businesses, and the pilot will also run through to the 31st of January 27. So how do you access it? So this is the Regional Business Partner Network. And the Regional Business Partner Network is a series of providers across New Zealand that the Minister mentioned this morning. For Auckland, it's Auckland Business Chamber. And what would happen is the business would register with the Auckland Business Chamber, and then that's where they'll meet the advisor. I'm just going to put in a wee plug for the other services that are in the Regional Business Partner Network. There is, as you can see there, the Management Capability Development Fund, and this speaks to AI as well. So this is AI training. This is co-funded training for a business. Again, this is 50% co-funded, and that's up to $5,000 per year for a small to medium enterprise. So we put a lot of business through AI fundamental training, and that kind of links on to the roadmap and the implementation. We also support through innovation services, so that's support for R&D, and we have inherited what was Callaghan and a number of those products that range from the research and development tax incentive, new to R&D, and some of the student grants. So each region has that partner, and within that they have the growth advisor and navigator role. So for any small business that is out there, encourage you to have a look at the website for the Regional Business Partner Network, connect with a growth advisor where you can get the access to their expertise and potentially the access into the AI advisory pilot and also the Management Capability Fund, and if required, the R&D support. So I can't see a thing out here, but I know that some of the crew are here from Auckland Business Chamber. So Junaid and Kathy, where are you? There they are at lunchtime today. If you want to talk about the AI advisory or any of the other services through the Regional Business Partner Network, try and find Junaid or Kathy or myself. But we're really excited about the initiative with the AI advisory. It is making a difference so far, but we now have that opportunity to get a whole lot more business through. So that's me. There's my 5 minutes. Thank you for that. And yeah, please come and have a chat.